This is Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for April 25, 2025. The Cambodia Securities Exchange Index was up 1.52 points or 0.37% to 409.35. Total trade volume was up to 87,265 shares with a total value of 524 million real or over $130,600. On the main board, 5 stocks were up. Leading the market was MJQ Education, up 0.94% or 20 real to 2,140 real per share, followed by Akleda Bank, up 0.85% or 60 real to 7,120 real per share. Other stocks also up were Sinagville Autonomous Port, Pestec Cambodia, and the Phnom Penh Water Supply Authority. On the other hand, Grand Twins International was down 0.56% or 40 real to 7,100 real per share. The rest of the main board, meanwhile, remained flat. Over on the growth board, JS Land was up 0.32% or 10 real to 3,160 real per share, while DBD Engineering remained flat at 2,100 real per share. Akleda Bank recorded the highest trade volume of the day with 38,453 shares changing hands at a total value of 272.6 million real or close to $68,000, approximately 44% of the total trade volume on Friday. Grand Twins International recorded the second highest trade volume of the day with 23,422 shares changing hands at a total value of 163 million real or over $40,000, about 27% of April 25th's trade volume. Moving on to the exchange rate, the Khmer Real to USD strengthened to 4,002 real per US dollar, while the US dollar index was up to 99.63. Looking at global commodities, oil prices were set for a weekly decline of nearly 2% on the back of oversupply concerns and uncertainty around tariff talks between the US and China. Brent crude futures fell 2 cents to $66.53 US dollars a barrel, falling 2.2% on the week. US West Texas Intermediate crude rose 2 cents to $62.81 US dollars a barrel, having declined 3% for the week. Gold prices lost more than 1% on Friday and were heading for a weekly fall on signals of a potential de-escalation in the US-China trade war, including news that China was weighing tariff exemptions from US goods. Spot gold fell 1.5% to $3,299.69 US dollars an ounce. US gold futures shed 1.1% to $3,310.20 US dollars. S&P 500 futures rose early Friday on the heels of Wall Street seeing its third straight day of gains and Alphabet's latest quarterly results. As of the time of the Cambodian market's closing, futures linked to the S&P 500 were 0.45% higher, while Nasdaq 100 futures gained 0.51%. Futures tied to the Dow Jones Industrial Average hovered around the flat line. This was Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for April 25th. Have a great weekend.